Okay, what we've got is a ceiling fan that's mounted with a wire running across the surface, down the wall, and then it's plugged into the wall. What we're going to do is put that wire through the ceiling and then down the wall. The problem is it has that nasty popcorn ceiling. So what I don't want to do, if I can help it, is to avoid the ceiling. So I'll show you what I do as we go along. Okay, what I've got now is the metal fishing wire. Drilled a small hole in the ceiling, ran the wire over, and I didn't go through the ceiling. I went through the wall itself, cut a spot out because the walls were easy to fix. The popcorn ceiling is not easy to fix. And I'm lucky there isn't a top plate. There's a firewall behind here, so there's not a top plate. If there were a top plate, what you'd have to do is simply drill up through that hole till you get to the top plate. And then what I did is I attached a string to the end of the fish wire, and I'm going to pull that back through the hole that I made and run my wire. As I said, I'm lucky that there isn't a top plate. If there was a top plate, you would have to drill that out, and it gets a little more difficult. The other thing is, if you notice, I left about 1.5 inches thinking there was a top plate. The drywall would have come down at least 1.5 inches, if not 3 inches. So I left 1.5 inches up there, and that I will put the tape, when I seal that hole back up, I will use that to attach the joint tape to. So I won't have to make a 90 degree and go back up onto the popcorn ceiling. So now I have to pull the wire. Okay, on this one, running the same distance, same thing with the fan. It was running above the ceiling. So unfortunately on this side though, I did run into an inner plate or an upper plate. The inside walls apparently are built like normal walls would build. So again, I didn't want to disturb the ceiling. So you can see I came down this time about 3 inches and cut through the plate and then cut up into the ceiling where I now have to do the fishing with a wire. However, I use this cheap Harbor Freight multi-tool, $15 on sale, and what it does, it allows you to go in, it allows you to cut in straight in like this, and then I took a drill, 1.5 inch drill, I drilled the hole up there, and then I took this multi-tool again and just went up and cleaned it out. All right, so for 15 bucks, throw it away and you got your money's worth. There's a little more work to fix this one up, but I haven't touched the ceiling yet, and it's going to be difficult again to fish the wire through without a hole in the ceiling, but it's a whole lot better than the alternative.